bitch. Flying cars, they said. Flying cars, not crying at ChatGPT. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my video. Long time I haven't spoken to YouTube. Every time I'm back, I'm just like, hi guys, it's me again. I have had a very insightful, transformative, epiphany type of week. I have been in two minds on like how vulnerable I want to be online. Pause. Let me just introduce this video properly. This video is me, literally as the title says, me starting over at 27, which is scary but exciting. I'm in like 300 minds about how vulnerable I want to be. I started filming this vlog and I was very emotional, and I was watching it back while I was starting editing it, and I guess it seems a bit like, why is she crying, like what the hell are you so upset about? But I just feel like behind the scenes, like off camera, I think I was just getting to an age where genuinely I felt like I was having a meltdown, a midlife crisis. Like I was just at a roadblock for years and years and years in so many different aspects of my life where I just didn't see it coming, and the numbers on my age was just getting scarier and scarier, and I finally just had to have a sit down and really like talk to myself, talk to ChatGPT, and figure out where the fuck my life was going. Maybe I'll do a more in-depth video about it one day when I'm actually a bit more steady and stable in like my mindset and where I am in life. There's always a lot of clowning when it comes to like people crying online. Like, why are you crying on the internet? Do the whole, oh, you filmed this, you watched it back, you edited it, and then you uploaded it crying. And it's just like, I cry, you cry, everybody cries. Why are we pretending like we don't? Do you know what I mean? Like if I'm talking to you guys, I'm getting emotional, I'm gonna, obviously I'm not gonna leave it in of me bawling, but like I don't feel like I should have to hide and edit and crop out that I've been upset. Like, why am I hiding that? I don't know, that's just my take. But you know what, I think I've made a decision now. I'm not gonna cut out anything. Hello guys, I look a mess. Got my glasses on, no makeup on, my hair's half done, and I just had to pull out my camera because I just feel like I'm feeling a lot of emotions that I need to share. I feel like I share a lot online, but I also don't share a lot offline, so you guys miss chunks and chunks of my life at a time. But like, I'm just getting a little bit emotional right now, because when I say like for years and years and years I've been doing the hardcore brainstorming and trying to, you know, find what and who I am. And like, you'll have people, outsiders, you know, that can see your potential, they'll tell you about your potential when you're not quite, it's not quite clicking. And I just feel like it's finally fucking clicked. I swear to God, I was literally I was on the brink of crying, and I was like, let me go get my camera so I can talk, and just because I just feel like I need to document this. And I could have written it down, but I feel like, off topic, I feel like I'm getting some kind of arthritis because my hands get so stiff. But again, going back to who I am, I'm a chatbox, so I've come to talk. I feel like everything's never really clicked for me. I think it's part to do with like my surroundings, my environment, that I'm so indecisive and I can't really ever decide to stick on something. You see me when I'm comfortable. I get anxious in unfamiliar environments and situations, and I just feel like it's just been a concoction of things, but it's all brought me to this point, which I'm just so grateful for. And I just feel a bit like overwhelmed that it took this long. This is why, because I got spot cream on for my acne. But like, I'm 27 and I just feel like I've lived a life, you know. I've almost had it all at so many different points in my life, with so many different things in my life. Like, I've just always almost had it all, and I feel like being almost there so consistently, and it just makes you question and doubt yourself, and then it becomes just part of your identity, a part of who you think you are. But I don't know, I accidentally changed one of the settings on my camera, and I have not been able to get it back since. I've been writing on my mirrors. Like, this is the state that my brain is in. Like, I'm literally writing on mirrors, my big mirror in front of me, jotting things down. I've got papers, pens, everything out. I just feel like there's so much in my brain that I've just had to get down, and I feel like I'm finally making headway with the help of ChatGPT too. We love chat. There's been things that I've always liked, always been good at from young, and I feel like it just, I never really understood why, or I never really understood like what it could be used for, or how, you know, the skills and stuff that I have are transferable, and what I actually have to give as a person. And it's like I always knew I had a lot to give, that there was just something special, but I just feel like I never fully clicked or tapped into it. And yeah, I don't know, I feel like this must be how people feel, you know, like when people tell their like deliverance story of when like they was really touched by Jesus, by God, and it just, everything just sort of went silent or just became clear. I feel like that's where I am now, and I'm literally just sat in the silence, and I was like, I need to share this with somebody, I need to document this with somebody. And the fact that my first thought was, I'm pulling out my camera, the fact that I thought that really just hones in and just brings me back to that I first picked this up before TikTok, before influencers, before it all, 2011. I want to say, I might be wrong, maybe 2012, but definitely 2012. And I was a kid, I was like 13 years old, maybe 14, and it's just like, just never really clicked for me or for her, but I just knew what I liked. You know, I feel like I always know what I like, or I can kind of see what I like. And I feel like it's probably hard to understand why I'm getting so emotional, but like, I know what goes on off camera. But when I say I've lived so much life off camera. I'm back again because I'm about to do something of my last videos from like a year ago. And I think I was giving advice like financially, and I was like disclaiming it of like, please, I know nothing. I'm not like, I'm just giving my opinion or things that I do. I'm about to buy the first course. I'm going to become a financial advisor. Yes, I've signed up. I bought my yearly membership, which was £87, and I'm going to buy the first course. All in all is about just over £2,000. And I was literally, I sat back and forth, I, you know, did all my research, put all the stuff that I needed to buy in my basket, had some food, like thought about it, and then as I was getting up, just remembered that I remembered how much I spent on my Invisalign. And I was like, if I could drop that for cosmetic reasons, I can do this for future me and for past me, for me, period. Guys, ChatGPT is doing such a good job today. I've cried twice, and I just feel like something about this feels like I need to document it for future me. Even if I never post this, for future me, I'm documenting it. Right, let me read this, and I'm gonna write one prediction that feels almost unfairly specific. 1 year from now, I think you'll have a notebook somewhere. One page will be your August goals, another page will be your notes from your RO1 studies, and tucked between them will be a sentence that you've almost forgotten you said tonight. And finally piecing together who the hell I am. It's really sad. It says, you'll smile at it, not because you'll have everything figured out, but because you'll realize that sentence turned out to be true. That is really touching. Having glasses is insane. You can't do nothing. You can't even cry properly. When you listed all the things you've loved throughout your life, they sounded unrelated. Maths, optimization, saving money, YouTube, marketing, helping people, routines, tracking process, teaching, content. But they're not unrelated. They're all about understanding something and making it better. That's what you do. You take a messy thing and try to improve it. I love organizing. Money, routines, your own life, even this conversation. You weren't born to be a beauty content creator or a financial advisor or a marketer. Those are jobs. You're an optimizer, a teacher, and a storyteller. Those are much more permanent, and you are not behind. You're a woman with tears of work experience, a first-class degree, savings, proven creativity, and enough self-awareness to realize she wants a life she chose intentionally. That's not behind. That's someone standing at the beginning of a chapter with a lot more wisdom than she had at the start of the last one. One day I think you'll make a video saying I think I was having a quarter-life crisis. Turns out it was just me and myself. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. The fact that a model or whatever, ChatGPT, AI I guess, is bringing out this amount of emotion from me, telling me about myself. Wow. Who would have thought? Flying cars, they said. Flying cars, not crying at ChatGPT. I had to tie my hair up because it was getting hot, but guys, I did it. Like, I bought it. I could literally start studying right now if I wanted to. It's online. It's just clocked to me that I'm actually a student again, and I was gonna start studying today, but I was like, I need to get in the mood for school. Like, I need to romanticize this as much as I can, to just help me get through times when it does get hard. Stationery, I'm gonna go and buy some stuff for my desk. My computer, I bought this initially to edit and, you know, to get back on YouTube. I bought it specifically for YouTube content. My short form content, I had enough storage on my laptop to edit on that, but that's what I bought it for. Obviously we all know how that went. Turned into a TV, so now I just use it to watch stuff. And it's like, I can't believe I'm going to use my computer as a computer again. Eventually I will. My MacBook is on its way out, so I feel like once I prove to myself that, you know, I'm taking shit serious, maybe when I pass my first exam, I think I will treat myself to an iPad so I can be a bit more mobile with how and where I study, because I do like getting out, whether that's going out to edit, going out to send emails, blah blah blah. I do like not always doing everything from my bedroom. I'm not sure where I'm gonna go yet, but I'm gonna go somewhere where I can pick up some nice stationery bits. Your girl is going back to school. I am gonna be fighting for my life these days because I've got 2 fans on because it's just that hot, but I can only imagine what it's doing for my audio right now. I realized I've just writing on pen and paper, so I need to go and get stationery, which is kind of exciting. I'm kind of doing a back to school shop. I literally am so skint right now. I haven't been at work. All I can say is thank God for Monzoflex. So I'm going Westwood. I do want to look a bit presentable. I'm going for a no edges look. I feel like I've got forehead dysmorphia, which has come from me constantly doing baby hairs, and I've slicked it all back, going for like a clean look. Don't know how I feel about it. Anyway, I need to get ready because I really should have been left. I don't know what kind of makeup I'm doing. Let's just start with some SPF, La Roche-Posay. I cut myself at work. I don't know if you can see, there's like a, there was a scab there, now there's a scar, but I literally whacked my head off a cupboard at work. And it was the ones where, you know, when you don't even say nothing, like I didn't even react. I hit my head and I just knew I'd cut myself. I literally just went straight to the toilet, like I just went straight down. The scab for a while, it was really sore. The scab fell off. I didn't even know the scab fell off. And here we are. My quick beat. It's not so much that I don't like wearing makeup these days. Like I will always love wearing makeup, but the thought of taking it off, I literally, when I get ready, I think about future me tonight, and I'm gonna have to get it all off. And also if I'm wearing sunglasses, which I tend to do a lot these days, I just feel like as long as the base is good enough, not too fast on the eyes, and I don't know if I'm coming or going when it comes to the lashes. I like having them on, but then again, I've given myself like face dysmorphia. Like I'm starting to think I'm prettier than I am because I've got clusters on 24s. I don't know. I got these new sunglasses. TikTok shop. This is my outfit of the day, guys. You can't see it. I've got on Bershka top. Jeans are from Shein. And then I'm wearing these Primark flip-flops. I live in a flip-flop these days. Like if I can't wear a flip-flop to where we're going, don't involve me. Yeah, this is the fit. I got my, I think I'm gonna do True Religion bag. Yeah, this True Religion bag. Boom. This is a favorite of mine right now. This is Second Wife. So I don't know if it's an oud. Yeah, I'm sure it's an oud. But it's so good. I started in TK Maxx because the one by my house normally has like cute stationery stuff, but I'm not sold. I think I'm gonna go to Flying Tiger. It's kind of originally where I wanted to go. But I've ended up in WH Smith. No, TG Jones now. I was extremely disappointed by Flying Tiger. So now I'm just trying to find something nice here, but everything is cute but very loud. Like I just don't want anything too loud. I need some wallets, so I might get these. I don't like the colours. Why do they look like that? I don't like the colour scheme in here. Hi vlog, so I'm back home now. My sights were set on going to Flying Tiger. I got to Flying Tiger Copenhagen, underwhelmed. Like I was so annoyed. I almost went home because I was thinking, where's WH Smith? Like I haven't seen WH Smith in ages. It's called TG Jones now, I think. So yeah, I ended up going to TG Jones. The glare of these, not great. I got everything I needed. I'm so happy. TG Jones, the first thing that caught my eye, and it was so cute, is these mini or A5 size puka pad jotters. I don't know how you actually pronounce them. They had it 2 for £8 or £5 each, so I got 2. They had them in all different pastel colors, but I got it in pink, of course. Oh my god, my camera is literally. A clear pencil case with a pink bit. Highlighters. I already have a lot of stationery of my own, so I didn't really need to get actual stationery. Some flashcards. This is a project book, and then it's got dividers as well, so I think I'll have these for like doing work and stuff. And I got 2 because it was on deal. I think it was like 2 for 14 or something like that. But yeah, altogether everything only came up to £25, which is good because I thought it would be a bit spenny in WH Smith. Filming yesterday, I reorganized my desk a little bit so it's a bit more study friendly. Really, I'm trying to romanticize like going back to being a student now. Oh, I fell asleep with my makeup, not great. But I just don't feel nice. Like my hair's not done, haven't got my lashes on. I'm gonna go have a shower, get ready, and I will do some clusters. Had a shower, put my spot cream on, and I've done my lashes. Oh my god, guys, it's all complete jargon to me. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm taking notes. Nothing's really I don't know what I'm saying, but like, I can't believe I've signed up for this. I cannot believe this is what I've signed up to put myself through. You know what, I was actually gonna go for a walk because I'm getting overwhelmed, but I just had a 5-minute break. Mama didn't raise no bitch. Do you know what I mean? My wardrobe is a mess. Okay, I just feel like that's a bit better. Whatever. Mama didn't raise no bitch. I don't know why I'm acting like there's like these little mock tests that I can do, and I think I'm gonna do a test because I feel like that will kind of make me feel a little bit less like very thorough. I'm a very thorough person, and I just module 1. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Financial protection. I'm gonna make flashcards. Let's do something fun. Like, now that I fixed my camera, I actually want to be on camera because I don't know what them settings was on before. I think when I went away, I accidentally twisted something that I shouldn't have. I'm gonna make some flashcards because I just feel like this isn't very fun right now, and I need to find a way to make this a bit more fun because it has already got me like questioning, am I gonna hate I kind of already do hate myself for, I don't necessarily hate myself for doing this. I more so hate myself for leaving it to the age I am, because I just feel like, not that I should have been done with studying at my age, but if I just knew what I wanted to do, I would have finished this. My degree nearly killed me, and it's like, okay, now I'm coming to do it again. I've done my first mock question and I got it right. Baddies in STEM. Say it with me. Baddies in STEM. Baddies in STEM. Baddies in STEM. I fucking love being smart. I feel like because I don't do things on my day-to-day life that require me being smart, I forget that I'm fucking smart, and I fucking love it here. I sent some Redken stuff and I've just got it out, not on display. I've got it out because I do want to do some kind of content with it. I don't know what yet, but I got sent Redken. It blows my mind that I still get sent stuff. Anyway, I just finished. I'm feeling quite, I don't know, because I saw online people said do RO5 first, so this is going to be complete jargon if you don't know what I'm talking about. But for the financial advisor qualification, there's 6 units, and people say start on unit 5 because it's the lowest level. It's a level 3 module, and apparently it's meant to be the easiest. But I feel like there are things in here that I'm like, what the frick is that I would know if I'd done it in chronological order, because I'm coming from a completely new, no background in it. So that's kind of throwing me, but it's fine. I just made a sale on Vinted, so I need to go and take a Vinted parcel, which is good because I can get some steps in. And I was saying from earlier I was going to go on a walk, so it's good that she just sold that, made a little change, which is great because I'm hint. I feel myself getting sick. You know when you get that swallow and you're like, yeah, it's done. I'm kind of there. I feel like I'm at the bottom of a mountain right now. But I know that once I get through RO5 and I see that it's doable and I pass, then it's just going to be like, okay, we'll get through the next, we'll get through the next. So I think I want to give myself a month. Actually more than a month. I don't know. I'm not going to try and put a time on it. When I first got into this, I was like, I want to qualify as soon as I can. I feel so behind in life. Like I just want to, you know, fast track everything. But I think I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to genuinely take it in. And the crazy thing about this is that it's like, I'm finding it a bit tricky, or I'm finding things a little bit confusing, or I don't understand everything. However, I want to understand it. Like, I'm interested in it, which is very different to my degree. I feel like there was some aspects of my degree that I was interested in. Like, we had a lot of content marketing, we did a bit of digital marketing, and we did a bit of social media marketing. But then the strategy side of things and the business side of things, I didn't love, and it felt different today. Basically, like, I don't love this because it's not clicking to me. I like to be good at things. I don't like things that I'm not good at or that I can't comprehend quite quickly. But it's a different thing where it's like, I genuinely want to do this. And I think the last time that I had this was when I was fighting for my life, literally fighting for my life, doing A-level mathematics. I remember first year my teacher was like, I don't think you'll be good for the next year. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it because I like it, not because, you know, like, I just genuinely like it. I like solving a problem. So I feel like that's where I'm at. I think the module I'm doing is a bit boring. I don't know, but we'll see, innit? At the end of the day, I paid. I feel like that's what it is. I paid, so I need to just slug it out and see where it takes me. That's it. I am feeling a bit overwhelmed, but I feel like I've been through worse of shit in life. You know what I mean? I actually ended up going to visit my grandma. I went with my niece and nephew, and then my mum and everyone else met us down there later. But I'm leaving now. I didn't get to take my Vinted parcel. I literally can't remember what last I vlogged. It was either yesterday. For the day today, I'm in all black. I feel like I'm going through something where I just want to have all black on always. I got a Vinted parcel that I got yesterday that I didn't post, so I'm gonna go and post it now. So much for my alleged fasting. I took my parcel, the Vinted one. I had to get rid of one. I'm flipping tired and I wanted a coffee, but I was just like, that's 70 calories. Let me get caffeine, but without the calories. Also having a slice of toast. I just needed this. So good. So good. Decided to not go to the cinema. Instead, I'm gonna edit content, and I haven't done any studying today. Definitely me just avoiding what I should be doing, but I really feel to go and get my nails done. And I'm telling myself now that I'm doing content, I can't have my grown out nails. On the list of priorities, relatively low. The white thing that you keep seeing on my face these days is spot cream. This is a fun little angle, isn't it? Putting off studying, so I think I'm just gonna whack out studying now and get it out the way. I'm just gonna break the fourth wall, yeah. There's so much content. It's fine, it's fine. But this is what I want. Before I stumbled on this course, one of the things that I wrote down was that I wanted to educate myself wholly on like finances and everything. And that was before I found the course that I wanted to do. So this is literally everything that I wrote down that I wanted to do. So just gotta suck it up. What makes this different is when it's school, it's like, oh my gosh, there's so much content, but it's like, okay, I just need to memorize it all. I don't want to memorize it. Like, this is stuff that I genuinely want to know. Like, I want to know what I'm talking about. I want to know the difference between this, that, and the third. Like, on a little study break, sorry, I've had to turn on my fan. I had a bit of mac and cheese that my mum made. So much for me fasting, but I had the smallest portion. Not that you guys care. Unfortunately for me, ouch, when it gets to a certain point in the day, sun hits my window and my room, no joke, becomes nothing short of a sauna. Like, it is a sauna. And I think because I was sitting in here working, I didn't realize that it's warming up in here. But obviously I went to get food. I've come back in and I'm like, yeah, the blinds gotta go, which is sad because I love having my blinds open. I love natural lighting, etc. Just had a little study break. I'm gonna get back to it. Had to have chat explain some things to me, and I've gone back and forth asking chat questions, and it blows my mind. Like, I don't know what word bigger than blows my mind, but even bigger than it blows my mind. How the hell did I get a whole degree without ChatGPT. Just my brain, Google, and vibes. First class, mind you. There was no ChatGPT. So I've noticed for like the past few years, maybe like, I want to say when I was finishing my degree, I noticed my hand would get cramped and achy. And of course, it's the damn phone. Like, we all live on our phones. But more recently, like for example, if I'm at work and I have to write, my hand is just, it's annoying me that I don't know how to describe it. I guess it's kind of like an ache, kind of like a tingle or cramp, and I struggle to write. I have to put the pen down. There was a point maybe like 6 months ago when I wanted to get into accountancy, and I just remember seeing that the exams was just long and written, and I was like, I'm not going to become an accountant because I'm not going to be able to handle the tests. And I know obviously there's things in place with people that have disabilities and whatnot. Not that I'm disabled, I'm not. You get what I'm saying. Just noticed like I was taking my notes and I've had to have a break because I physically could not force myself to write anymore. Like, it felt like my hand was just going to vibrate and pop. Which is annoying. The pain's like in the middle of my hand and then also like on the back of my wrist and then also like my thumb. So I googled it. Well, I've just decided to take a break, but I googled it. Google said try using a fountain pen. So I'm gonna go to WH Smith. I needed to go to Brent Cross anyway to collect something in H&M. I ordered some trousers. So I'm gonna kill two birds with one stone. I was looking online at Amazon. The fountain pen is bloody expensive, so I'm just gonna go to WH Smith. At least I can get it on the same day. If I am paying an arm and a leg, I can come back and hopefully continue. But yeah, so I'm about to head to Brent Cross. So I've come to WH Smith or TG James. Guys, I found the fountain pens. First of all, the cheap ones are only in blue. I'm guessing the black sold out because it's back to school. And then the other black ones are like £30 and £20 and shit. I don't have that kind of money. You lot could probably hear busy signal right now. You're gonna hear more dancehall artists. My dad, my very Caribbean dad, is having a little music sesh. Weekly music sesh. Just my dad, whatever. Actually has a couple bits from Zara, which I guess I could try on for you guys. Then I think I said it in the vlog, they didn't have they only had a blue pen. It's a soft touch cartridge pen. I found a cheap one. I got it in blue and then I just got black cartridges so I can swap it out and refill it so that I can still have black ink. So my new thing right in my to-do list on the mirror, like my mirror is covered, my other mirror is covered in videos that I want to post. So yeah, every night I do this. And then I saw some man on TikTok, I don't know who he was, but some man on TikTok was like, you need to tell yourself every day, I believe something wonderful is going to happen to me tomorrow. Tell yourself that at night, and then the next day, I believe something wonderful is going to happen. I swear to God, I did that. The second day I did that I wrote that on my mirror, I got an epiphany about my career. And oh, let me turn this fan off. I got an epiphany about my career and about what I wanted to do. Again, correlation does not equal causation, but I'm going with it. But yeah, I've just done what I need to do. This course is beating my ass right now. I've got my braces on that I haven't worn for days. I've got a lisp. The plastic's cutting my gums. Can't talk properly. My mouth looks like this. This course is beating me up right now. This one section is beating my ass. So my driving test is very soon. Oh, just another thing to add to the list of things that I need to sort out. My driving test is very soon and I haven't been driving in a while. So I just requested with my dad to go for a drive. My braces. Having my go-to breakfast. Toast and my choice of caffeine. No calories, or very low calories. We have driven. I went to Sainsbury's. No, I didn't go to Sainsbury's. That's just a straight out lie. Went to Costco, but we didn't end up going inside Costco. We just couldn't be bothered. Went to Tesco. That's where we went. And then my dad has now gone to the butcher's to get some meat. And I'm just in the car. Kind of left later to go driving than we planned to, so I did like a few things that I needed to do around the house, my laundry, put my clothes away, did a little clear out of my wardrobe, did a bit of tidying of my room because I just felt like it was messy. Like, not that it was messy, but there were just lots of things that didn't have homes. So I found homes for them before I left, so that's good. I just feel like I can't get into my studying. I don't know, this topic that I'm doing is long, my hands are hurting, like I don't know. I don't know, I feel like I need to push through it. so much content. I'm literally just a thought, but it's fine. Anyway, getting some driving practice in, which is the most important thing. So I'm home. I just feel like I need to just lay down for a second. Oh my god. I'm home. I just did my mum's makeup, and for about 1.5 years, the brush that I used to do my nose contour, I could not find it. I literally ransacked my room, my sister's room, couldn't find it. Gone to do my mum's makeup, looked in her makeup bag, and I was just like, I have been looking for this brush for pushing 2 years. Like, I couldn't believe it. So I literally just washed the brush. I've come home, my niece is here, and she wants to go to the park. She's been wanting to go to the park from the morning, and like I just love that little girl so much. I just felt so bad to not take her. So I'm gonna wrap up my vlog here. I feel like with vlogs I tend to never know when to wrap it up, and then it just goes on forever, and then when it's time to edit I'm literally like screaming at myself. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I've set myself to upload once a week. I know I tried it last year, getting back on track, but I was doing 2 videos a week, and I just clearly, it was too much for me. So we go again. Everything feels very fresh and very new right now, so maybe this is the last we go again, and this is just it now. This is just me. If you watch to the end, you have my heart, and I love you very much, and I will catch up with you guys in my next video.